Everybody, welcome back to Ox Talks. As always, I appreciate you joining the show today. Thanks for leaving comments and helping to grow this community. I have two really important stories I want to share with you today. Before I get into it, just briefly, market update. Everything appeared to be across the board in the green today, from what I can tell. The Dow Jones finished up 537 points, 537. S&P finished up 52. NASDAQ finished up 126 points. Gold, 30, almost a $37 an ounce gain today. Gold is sitting at $2,745 per troy ounce as of the recording of this video. Silver, a nice little gain, 34 cents, sitting just below $31 an ounce. The 10-year bond pulled back a bit, sitting at 4.57. You know, that's still, from my perspective, is not a comfortable place for the 10-year to be sitting. And those of you in the stock market should be paying close attention to what is happening with the bond yield. The dollar index has been following the last few days. I see it sitting at 107.96 on the dollar index. You know, it was just not too long ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, it was sitting up well in the 109 range. So it's pulled back, as well as with oil. Oil's come back down. It was up at $78, $79 a barrel. It's down in the mid 70s range now, $75.89 per barrel. Bitcoin's over $106,000. I'm going to share a story with you from the CEO today, current story, some comments that the CEO of Bank of America made about the adoption of cryptocurrencies. XRP sitting at $3.18. So everything right now is getting a boost. Is this the Trump trade, if you will? Obviously, the markets, from what I've been reading, have been found a little bit of a comfort zone because Trump so far has not come out with a very aggressive stance on announcing tariffs, okay? But let's see how that plays out in the coming days. He continues to issue more executive orders, okay? The first story I want to share with you, and this is not me, before you guys, start leaving, negative comments. This is not me, out here cheering this news, having to do with the ICE raids targeting the illegal aliens. It's really unfortunate, frankly, that we're even at this point, okay, in this country where these drastic measures even need to be taken. But apparently we are. You guys, just like I do, read the headlines. We know the crime rates have gone up. We know the gang infiltrations have gone up. We know the illegal border crossings have been off the charts for 4 years now. So, there's going to be a lot of pain in getting this back under control so that American citizens can feel safe once again. So American citizens have say the first opportunity at available jobs and resources in this country. So again, love to have your input. Let me share the story with you from Zero Hedge. Tom Homan, President Donald Trump's border czar, told Fox News that Immigration and Customs Enforcement, that's ICE agents, have launched large-scale raids targeting criminal illegal aliens, marking a significant shift in immigration policy. He stated that public safety threats will be prioritized. And, my video yesterday, which I appreciate you guys checking out, said it's going to be bumpy, okay? It's a different world than it was 24, 36 hours ago, okay, now. And different policies, different priorities. Homan confirmed to Fox that ICE raids of illegal aliens have already started. ICE teams are out there as of today. We gave them direction, he says, prioritize public safety threats. Teams are out there. On Monday evening, he told Fox News every ICE office is going to be out there enforcing the law starting tomorrow morning. That would have been today. Plans of the ICE raids, more specifically ones in illegal alien areas like Chicago, were first reported by the Wall Street Journal on Friday. It comes after the border czar visited the city in December and threatened to prosecute the city's mayor if he failed to cooperate with the federal government. The first round of ICE raids of criminal illegal aliens echoes Homan's past remarks at Trump rallies during the past election cycle. Holman recently told Fox News host Jesse Waters that the raids will be nationwide. It's going to be a big raid all across the country. And again, guys, buckle up for what you're going to see probably starting to be paraded across nightly news TV screens, okay? Because it's going to be, obviously there is a goal that has to be achieved, but it's going to be sensationalized, obviously, by certain media outlets to try to make certain people in the administration maybe look bad or look heavy-handed or whatever you want to call it, okay? Again, I'm just reading the article to you. This is what is happening. So accept it or not, this is reality, okay? Here's a recap of Trump's executive orders on immigration, okay? Some of them I talked about yesterday briefly, but here's a recap. End birthright citizenship for future children born to mothers who are in the United States unlawfully or temporarily unless the child's father is here legally and permanently. Number 2, direct federal agencies to identify countries that do not provide sufficient information on their nationals and to bar those nationals from entry into the U.S. Number 3, send the military to the border by declaring a national emergency. That was done yesterday. Number 4, halt all refugee admissions into the United States until policy aligns with U.S. interests. Number 5, designate cartels and migrant gangs, MS-13 and Tren de Agua, as foreign terrorist organizations. Number 6, restrict federal funds from sanctuary cities and potentially take legal action against them. Number 7, require immigrants unlawfully in the United States to register and be fingerprinted. Next, end the CBP-1 program and the parole program for Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans. Next, deny public benefits to unauthorized immigrants. And lastly, reinstate the Remain in Mexico policy. So that is a list of what is being rolled out, okay, as we speak. The next item I want to share with you is on a totally different topic, but I think a compelling and important topic. I've recently been sharing some more information from my personal perspective, my stance on cryptocurrencies. Obviously, the Trump meme coin, the Melania meme coin, these things are taking up a lot of airtime right now, especially on YouTube channels and things of that nature. And a lot of that stuff is very, very speculative. A lot of money can be made, but you've got to obviously only put in what you can afford to lose. It's seriously gambling. All right. So do your own homework on cryptos. I'm not giving you guys financial advice, economic advice. I do share a little bit of what I'm doing, but I'm very conservative with the way I approach things. I don't go all in, so I do take a lot of precaution. As you all know, every dollar that we earn is difficult to earn and difficult to replace, okay? So don't go out there and do stupid stuff, take out debt, take out loans to pile into cryptos. There is some talk. It's been widespread talk by Trump, by his family, by others in the administration, with the new SEC chair coming in, that it's going to be a very pro-cryptocurrency, administration. Okay, and so I thought the article today I saw from CNBC of all outlets comes on with and puts out a story this morning. It says Bank of America CEO says financial industry will jump into crypto payments if regulators allow it. As you know, under the former SEC chair Gary Gensler and his team of enforcers, they really pounded down crypto and fought against it for a whole host of reasons, whether you agree or disagree. That included, without limitation, the lawsuit against XRP, which some are now saying, which is on appeal, right? The SEC filed the appeal brief last week. A lot are saying that will get wound down pretty quickly under the new SEC chair. Again, who knows, right? So this is a very interesting story today from CNBC. Bank of America CEO Brian Moynihan said Tuesday that the U.S. banking industry will embrace cryptocurrencies for payment if regulators allow it. The head of the second largest U.S. bank by assets was asked by CNBC's Andrew Ross Sorkin about how the industry's approach to crypto could change given President Donald Trump's enthusiasm for digital currencies. And he says, if the rules come in and make it a real thing that you could actually do business with, you'll find that the banking system will come in hard on the transactional side of it. Moynihan said in an interview at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. These are comments being made at Davos. So you will find that the banking system will come in hard on the transactional side. You know what that means? It means that massive amounts of capital will flow into, at least into the cryptocurrencies, right, that have the ability to allow transactions that interface into the financial system. He says, if you go down, quote, if you go down the street here and you go in and buy lunch, right? If you can pay with Visa, MasterCard, a debit card, Apple Pay, etc., this would just be another form of payment, Moynihan said. Quote, we have hundreds of patents on blockchain already. We know how to enter the field, end quote. And leave your comments below. I know that many have already discussed this issue on their channels. Travis has Economic Ninja has talked about this relative to Bank of America already conducting transactions using XRP. Again, I don't have information one way or the other on that, but I have been seeing a lot of posts about it. Okay, so it's very interesting the timing now that B of A is out there saying, look, we already know how to enter the field. Okay, wink, wink, and we have hundreds of patents on blockchain already. The veteran Bank of America CEO didn't address the idea of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as an investment or store of value. He said it's really a separate question, but he didn't say that it wasn't, all right? So guys, do your own homework on this stuff. There's going to be opportunity from my perspective. You know I love gold and silver, physical gold and silver, okay? Bedrock, okay? That's the foundation. But this idea of looking into alternative forms of accumulating wealth, of investment, it's worth a look, but you got to do your homework. You have to get knowledgeable on this stuff. It doesn't come like anything else without risk. We're a little bit long today. Thanks for hanging around, watching the show, supporting the channel. Okay, have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.